Hello and welcome back to Monster Train. Today I'm going to be doing more standard runs with randomized people, but one of them is going to be Umbra because Umbra's the only clan that I've got left to level up to level 10. They're level 7, everything else is 10. I'll still select 2 random to help me choose who the other 2 are really. And whether I'm using the exiled deck. Okay, I think I'll do Melting Remnant as secondary again then. With exiled. Hi Acelot, it's great to have you here. I'll be using exiled Umbra. So I think that's the same deck I used yesterday, but odds are I'll be building it in a different direction. Right, actually not quite the same. I won't have Reform. Because I'm using exiled Umbra, but standard Melting Remnant. So I get dregs instead of reforming. Like so. Be a bit different. Okay, I can eat whenever I choose for free. Can get some strong morsels. And I've got 2 of these that can die to deal 50 damage. My spells will be less effective against the last boss. Hold on, what, do I only have 12 cards in my deck? Oh no, it goes up now. There we go. Let's grab an artifact. 4 random units in the middle floor. Or extra actions. I think I'll grab 4 random units because that's a lot of units to get out quickly. I'll upgrade my champion. Could go with either. I think I'll go with buffet again. So you can get eaten more times. Let's do the first battle. Armor 10 for a unit. Might as well. I'll probably take some damage, but first battle you've got to do it for the extra edge. If I lose, I'll just restart. Interesting. It's a good selection to have at the top. In that case, I'd like you at the bottom, with the train steward in front, and a morsel miner behind to empower them even further. Okay. Kinda want to do this, hopefully it will kill the thing at the back and I'll get a morsel, but it's kind of a waste. Everything here dies at least, that's the main thing. I'll start with this just in case I can kill it. Didn't work. I've got enough actions to try again. Okay. Now I can choose. Let's put this out. Eat now. So there's more room. And you can go out the front to die and do a lot of damage to them. Nothing's getting to the top, so I'll hold on to the drag. How's everything going, Acelot? Okay. Morsel has to go here. Give him some more heals. This will die in 2 turns, so it's not really worth putting it out. Train steward at the top would be useful, just in case something gets through to there. You've got a lot of damage, so I'll put the drag out so that you can get a bit more off. I should have done the morsel first, whoops. You can feast now, and eat the one at the back. Then I can grab Euthra at the back to do more damage and health. Okay, that's pretty close. He should die on the next floor. This guy doesn't look like he's going to survive long. If I do this and make him eat, he'll have 9 health. He'll die on the first attack. That damage won't go anywhere. If I leave it as is, this one will do the eating, and he'll get more damage out. It's still not much, but it's something. I don't know how I'm going to handle the top floor. Well, this is bad. Yeah, he's gonna get through. He won't do too much damage, so it's okay though. Alright. I'd be happy with any of these. I think I'll grab Immortal Trade, Lifesteal and Demba Drain. Because I don't have reforming very easy yet. So I'm going to need to rely on things being able to heal a bit. I'm hoping later on I'll be able to get something with a lot of health on it, perhaps. It's free anyway, so just grab it. I've got this. I'd like my units to be invisible so they can survive an extra 2 turns. So I'll grab this one. Hi Jackdaw, how's it going? And the rare one. Thinking I'll grab the morsel maker so I can double the morsels that I've got. That's going to have the most applications on strengthening units, even if it's a train steward at this point, as bad as the train stewards are. So no, this isn't the one that doubles, this is the one that summons morsels for nothing. It's awesome. I'll put him at the top with the train steward, and that train steward will be buffed by the end of it. Or I can put him at the top on his own and he'll be buff on his own. I'll grab the morsel maker. How is everyone? My ears are so wobbly. Okay, what's my plan? Units. Could go either way. Let's go this way. Get one of these. Apply more burnout to friendly burnout units. You have a lot of health, which I think I got something earlier that helps out with health. This, lifesteal. You'd be good at lifesteal so you can survive longer, and you could probably make my dregs survive pretty much indefinitely too. So I'll grab you. Restrictions eased in regional Victoria. That's good to hear. Remove consume. Nothing's consumable. Extra magic power. And then I can remove consume on that. So it's 21 damage twice, and I can keep using it. It costs 2 instead of 1 though, but it's a more powerful thing. As for making something cheaper, I think making of a morsel is better to be cheaper, so I can get a morsel more often and strengthen my units. Second fight. A unit, if I give them some extra damage. I think that's fine. What do? You don't do anything, and you just give me actions. I should be able to survive if they do some extra damage, I hope. As long as I get the strong thing out the front and put some lifesteal on it, I should be fine. And the lifesteal doesn't have to be straight away, it just needs to be 1 or 2 turns before it dies. Oh, it is out straight away anyway then. Okay. Let's start with this. Okay, that didn't quite kill it. You're best at the top. What other units do I have? So I need a unit down the bottom in front of Primordium. At the moment that doesn't look like it's going to happen though, so I'm thinking if I put Primordium at the top to buff this guy even more. If I put you down the bottom, you'll just die, so I'll leave it there. Okay. Let's start with the free 50 damage onto you. I'll put the Dreg behind to get some extra hits out. That didn't work. Right, because he attacks. They all 3 attack. Yeah, I see. Can probably do this though. I'll put you in front, just in between there. 4, 6, 5. Might as well apply eating. It's fine. I'm gonna need to get these purge cards going sooner rather than later. And I don't want those getting through, but there's not much I can do. Okay, lifesteal onto you. One of you onto the bottom, and let's get these out of my deck already. They'll make it through, they'll only get 1 attack though, each. 11 damage. It's not ideal. But I've yet to properly strengthen them. That didn't work. Oh, and Ember Drain. Whoops. Forgot I had less actions. I have morsels, but nowhere to put them. This is bad. Okay, we did enough. Just. I've got that. I'd like to get some more morsels, even if it's a consumable. I've got you. I don't have you. Having another way to apply burnout would be pretty helpful, I think. So I'll take this. And this guy works really, really well with this guy, because then double the amount gets summoned. So I'll take you as well. Either way is fine. I'd like some heals though. Heals and some unit upgrades. Multi-strike is an amazing upgrade if you can find the right thing to put it onto. Problem is the 4 units that get spawned on the middle floor automatically. I don't know what ones those are going to be. Multi-strike. I'm thinking onto you or onto you. When I summon a morsel unit on this floor, it gets a copy. Which is that would be good, because no matter what, if I put a morsel on the floor with you, if you're up the front and you eat it, any damage up will apply doubly so for you, and doubly so as well because of the double amount will be placed. I have health and damage shield. Can afford both. Put. Here's damage shield. I'll put damage shield onto you. I think health onto you. Because you need to survive longer. Which one's this? Cave of 1,000 Eyes. I need to lose health for a chance to get an artifact. It's a low chance, but the chance increases each time I do it. Let's do it. Let's see how much health I lose before I get something. Apply daze to an enemy when they get up to the top. That's very good. Soul Sucker. Friendly units enter with less damage, and the boss attacks every turn and applies daze, so my creatures can't attack after they're attacked. It's troublesome. I think for that reason I'll probably be better off putting morsels out the front perhaps. So which one are you? The one that makes a copy. Lame. Okay, you are at the top again. You at the bottom doesn't make sense, you'll just die. I can do this for a lot of free morsels. Which is nice. I'll put both up here just for extra turns. Alongside you, because I want all of you to be eaten. As for feasting, I might as well get the feasting done this turn. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Actually, it would have been better if I waited, then the action would have come to me next turn instead of this turn. Too bad they're at the front, that's probably the worst spot they could have shown up at. everything dies, Train Steward can come down here. You can go in front to do a lot of damage to them initially. And then these two can damage the ones at the back. And I don't have room for anything else. My morsels are getting the kills. Oh, I can get a morsel miner and put two of them out here. Could do stealth and a drag. I think that's what I'll do. Stealth onto the drag. And I'll make the drag last longer. And the drag will eat those for damage. Okay, damage two things here. Now they're not going to jump past the middle floor. I would like a morsel miner in here. Two of them like so. Damage one here as well, so that their damage goes up further. I'd definitely like to give you some life steal. If I put you here, you'll die, because the guy in front's invisible. It's the only spot I can put you. I'll hold on to you. 21 damage. I can't afford it because of the Ember Drain I did. I don't want them to get through though, but I don't think there's anything I can do. I've got no way to get more actions. Train Steward get some damage out. I can do this and get one morsel. I'll put you here. Might as well, for two of them on the multi-strike guy. If I put you out, you'll take both the shots. Oh no, you attack too. Whoops. 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 I can eat now. Might as well. Good thing that's only got 2 attacks. I think that's okay. I'd like to do you for the health, like so. So you can survive a bit longer. Train Steward can go up the back to ensure one of these kills. And you can get 1 hit off. I might be able to circumvent that if I'm lucky. I am lucky. Okay, cheap morsel miner. For damage and health. Expensive morsel miner. For damage and health. Eat them immediately. And life steal so you can survive for a bit. Nice. I think I want Devourer of Death. So when something dies, it gets souls, and when it dies, it does damage according to the number of souls. he would be good, for example, if he shows up on the middle floor, or if there's a lot of morsels I put in front of him, or if things burn out on his floor, or if the tombs are there. So there's a lot of purposes for him. As for this one, thinking one of these, I think I'll go with the damage shield because I need something there that can block some shots. Still, because I've still yet to get a way to reform things. I've not been aiming for reforming at all this time, really. It's kind of been working. I'll get the Crucible Warden. And I'm pretty sure I need more space. Let me check really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got four free spells. I have a few medium-sized units. And what's the other one? Actions. Do I have anything expensive? Not really. I have a few expensive things. Actions could be good. I was having trouble with actions for a second there. Because of that Ember Drain. If I get this, I can use the Ember Drain more. If I get this, I can fit more things on the floor. I think I'll grab the Ember Drain this time. Yeah, the actions. So I can use Ember Drain and worry less about it. Okay, let's go this way for cash, health, and artifact. Not too worried about missing out on that. Extra damage or friendly units get... if a friendly unit dies, it does 5 armor to the front friendly unit. I like that. Everything can survive a bit longer. I could up his damage so it stacks quicker. That'd also be good if I put him on the same floor as the multi-strike guy I set up. Which is what I think I did the last game. No, I did it above. 4 random units. I wonder if a random unit, if the champion can count as one of those. Or if the champion's guaranteed to just... I know the champion's usually guaranteed to be in my hand at the start. But... I'll leave it off this time. I don't want bad cards. But I don't know if it can be in the draw pool for the 4 that it places down automatically. It might be. Okay. Could put you at the bottom. You have a lot of health. You won't be taking much damage. Might as well. And you can get eaten a lot. And I can put you out here just for a bit more damage at the start. You at the front to hide everyone. And the train steward at the top. Perfect. Let's get to that first thing. I'll put you... If I put you here, you're going to get attacked first thing. Because they're hidden. Will you survive? You have 15 health, you'll take a bit of damage and everything else will reappear. I think it works out. I hope it works out. He does survive, and he'll start spawning units at the front, and they'll double in number. Cheap morsel miner. I might as well strengthen this top train steward. Burnout, I think. Oh, one thing here uses burnout. Might as well extend their life a bit. I'll use Plink here. Okay, one of them dies now. You can go at the back to get some souls from whoever I put up here, really. This is strong. 48 times 2. We're killing the first floor before they can even move upwards. Can't fit any units out, but if I do this to make them eat straight away, I'll do more damage now. I'll get more room here shortly, so I'll do... better off saving this person. Lifesteal here would be nice. They're looking fairly unhealthy. So that was 3 Ember Drain. Does that make it 2 Ember Drain? So does 3 Ember Drain equate to 2 less action? It does. So Ember Drain is 1 less bad than you think it would be. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab some morsels. Do I have anywhere to put them? I don't, but maybe later I will. Final wave. How close are we? We already win. Let's see how good we can get it though. It's like 200 damage in one attack. It's really good. Okay. Got that. I think I need more space. Having a way to make more space, that's something I'm missing in my deck. Memento Mori would be nice as well, so if stuff does die, I can at least do some damage. Plus, I don't have the border for it yet. Let's go this way, get rid of some train stewards most likely. Let's see. The dregs do have a purpose. The train stewards don't have much purpose. Let's get rid of them. Upgrade a spell. Permafrost. So permafrost means I can hold on to it if I don't want to use it straight away. Usually I think I put it on an expensive one or something I don't want to keep drawing. Let me see. Could put it on Memento Mori so I can hold on to it. Because it's an expensive one, I don't want to keep drawing it. Extra magic power. Might as well put it on one of the plinks. And to cheapen, I could cheapen the plink as well. I'll re-roll and I'll grab double stack. Ooh, 6 life steal but 4 ember drain. Or more burnout. 6 life steal means they can steal it for 6 turns, but I actually don't like 4 ember drain. On the other hand, I could do more magic power here again and cheapen this one as well. Just like the other one. For more morsels. And that way I can save. I could do it here too, cheaper floor extension. Yeah, cheaper floor. Upgrade a unit to do more damage and have more health. But I can only play it once. Or the same thing but with a spell. Okay, this is like a fancy way of getting rid of a card, really. So I've got to think, what could I survive without? Like a train steward, they're pretty useless. I might as well get a powerful train steward out of it. Even if it's temporary. Or a drag. Yeah, I'll do it to one of the train stewards. Just to get rid of it, but look at that health buff. But after I play it, it's gone for good. So I'm not going to put any other upgrades on it. Fifth boss. Fifth fight. Spell shield. Am I really using that many damaging spells? If I apply that, it will just mean my plinks are useless. Everything else will work well. Stealth is going to be a bit annoying, but everything should start off on the middle floor, so we should be okay. I think I'll enable it. We should be okay. I've got a lot of health to save me if it does go wrong. Also, if my strong train steward plays automatically onto the middle floor, which I think he just did, does that mean that I technically didn't play it? Okay, how am I going to do this? If I put stuff down the bottom, it won't be good. I'd rather put some things at the top, such as these. And everything else is going to be a waste. Putting anything at the bottom will just get them killed. Okay, 2 things are dying here, which is good. 11 damage to 2 things. Too bad it hit the ones with the spell shield. Tell you what, I want the multi-strike thing at the front actually. And down the track, I'll aim to expand the top floor a bit. 12 damage that they're going to do. Could put some things out, but it's not going to be good for me. Particularly with all the stealth, I'd rather keep it second floor and upwards. Okay, more space on the top floor. Let's get a lot of morsels. You can have double these for another 40 damage or so that you're going to do out. You attack, so I'll put you at the back so you can get an attack off. I think that's all I can feasibly do. You're going to get through and do a lot of damage. I don't want that. Spell shield stopping me from using Plink. I'll put you here. You're free anyway. Oh, this is the damage one, not the stealth one. Whoops. But at least it gives him souls. If this works on the same one twice, no, they've got 2 damage shield. Won't even get through to them. Lifesteal. Sure. Eat. And let's get rid of this. Why not? That could have been worse. Okay, top floor's fine. You need more souls. I'd like to buff you up with even more damage. Maybe one more space here. Why not? You can go at the back to start summoning things. Oh, the spell shield applies to the boss as well. I didn't realize that. Okay, it's not too bad. You can stand there to kind of block them for a second and to give them another soul. Then you'll do 150 damage when you die, right? 15 times however many souls. Oh, it's gonna be like, yeah, about 150 damage. Okay, at least top floor's dying in a very reliable way. Okay, I can't fit anything else on the top floor, but let's consider this. If I put morsels, and let's say I put a dreg here, and a morsel in front of the dreg, the morsel will die straight away. The dreg will die. She will die. That's another 3 souls for a lot more damage. 50 damage by this, it won't work, but oh well. Let's get one more of these that I can draw on later. Ember Drain onto the front one, so you can live longer. More damage. Nothing else will fit here. You got the extra coins. Be happy with any of these. Let me think. Damage shield and rare morsels. I don't have any way to get rare morsels at the moment. I'd like some of those. Draw a unit and enhance it. I don't think I've ever had this card before, but I don't think it's what I want. And this, I've already got one thing that's doing these, and I don't want to be drawing embers too much. I'll get grovel, damage shield, and morsels. It keeps things alive longer. It's something to use some actions on. Now this. Attuned means anything that enhances the magic power is multiplied by 5. So this would be a good thing to put spell upgrades onto. I'd take any. Three times friendly unit deaths. Why not? That kind of ties in with the souls. I'd like some more trinkets, for sure. Apply dazed when a unit enters my train. When I summon a second unit on the turn, I get 3 actions. Dazed at the bottom and on the top would be nice. My things will survive because I still don't have any way of reforming. Even though I have a lot of melting remnant things, I have no reform. And I don't mind that, but yeah, survivability. This will improve it. At the start of battle, summon a morsel miner to my hand. They're the ones I'm getting a lot of anyway, and they're really good. I play my first morsel of the turn, draw 1. Or I can re-roll. Just leave for a second. Okay, it's the only shop that I can get here. At the start of the battle, a morsel miner on each floor. Yes. An automatic morsel miner. Because that will mean the middle floor gets an extra damage up straight away. Every floor gets a damage up, essentially. I'll leave that there and do this battle. This is the annoying battle with the statues. I'm not very confident at this battle, but we'll see we'll see how well it goes. Could work. Spell shields. Multi-strike. You can go at the top again. I'll put you at the back to feed them nice and quickly. Let's get some more morsels. I don't have anything to do on the bottom floor again. I can take out some things with this, I believe. Okay, we got something. I can do more damage and health onto you. Which is exactly what I want. You're the one I'm getting really strong. I'll save the other morsels for later, because I got nowhere to put them. Or, I could put them here. Yeah, I actually put them out, because unit deaths are good as well for me, yeah? Why are you healing? The damage one can go right at the back, might as well start damaging. Okay, you can go immediately to the front. Get something out of those. You can go at the back as well. To start spawning a lot of those morsels to buff them as quickly as we can. I'd like some immediate damage to these. Didn't do what I wanted it to. Probably fit the drag out here as well, but maybe not much point. I'll do it anyway. Unless you're dying. I'd rather put one back out behind the lady there. Okay. Start by eating. You're both dazed. I can get 50 damage immediately onto the boss. Get another morsel miner. Apply it onto you for the damage shield and the damage up. And the one that's most important to heal is this one later on, but you're not going to be healing for a few attacks, so I'll do it onto you. So you can heal a bit more nicely. These statues are in the way. Statues are so annoying. Okay, I can do 6 damage to everything, which would probably be good on this floor. Oh no, they've got shields. Okay, let's put the drag out, it's free. And its burnout will extend. Damage, shield and morsels. Top floor is okay. I don't want to keep drawing this, and I can extend both of those with that anyway. 6 damage won't kill. I'd rather do a damage shield onto you. 2 morsels down the bottom to up your damage and to give you 2 more damage shield. 1 more damage shield per morsel. Come on, I'm not trying to feed that thing. That was meant to die by now. Oh yeah, nothing attacks it, right. So I want the damage to go to this, not my explosive. Okay, let's put you there and put the drag out as well. Plink the top floor. Okay, and you survive. There's not much I can do about that. The wrong thing's eating all my stuff. Like always. Can I just kill my own thing somehow? That'd be ideal. This is ridiculous how strong that's getting. I just wanted it to die. I put it up there to die, but I forgot that everything gets dazed, and now it's stealing all the food from the one I wanted to eat all the food. And now everything's getting up because of that. Okay, everything dies that time. Let's do this. Do you... I can't do it at the top. Up top's fine anyway, isn't it? It is. This is a little bit worrisome. Let's give myself a bit of room. Damage shield onto you. You need heals as well. Health and damage. I'll put the health onto you so you can survive a bit longer as well. And I have nowhere to put the other morsel. You die. It's perfect. You'll die soon anyway, but I can probably almost get a morsel for you. Get a morsel guaranteed with this. To feed them. Let's just damage the boss for a second. This is fine, right? This one thing that keeps stealing all the food. Imagine how much damage that would have had by now. Morsel miner. Lifesteal and Ember Drain. Is that worth it? Start of my turn, I lose actions for Ember Drain. If you're dead by this turn, which you will be, I don't think that applies, regardless. I can do this to get another morsel. And I'll give myself a bit more room so I can put out one extra morsel up here, which should double as well. I'm giving more turns anyway. You've only got 4 souls. You have 6 by the time you beat cured. Yeah, not the best. Okay, I think we win. It says they die, let's not mess with it. Consume cards in my hand and put a strong draft out. I'd like that. I think I had that last time. Let's see what I've got again. Do I have any large cards? No. Do I have anything super expensive? No. But I do have Ember Drain, but I've already got this upgrade. I don't have anything large. An extra draw could be nice. Extra space could be nice. I think I'll get extra space, just so I can fit more things out at first. Because that's a big thing with this deck. Being able to fit all those units on the top floor that I want out straight away. It'll make a huge difference. Move 2 cards. Did I get to keep that train steward that played automatically? I did not. Let's get rid of 1 train steward there. And let's get rid of... Could get rid of a drag. I think I'll just remove a drag. They're outclassed by a lot of the other things. Go to the concealed caverns. The historian. Heaven's gold. My pyre does more damage for every gold I have. It's an extra 25 damage onto my pyre. That's nice. I think I'll just get Heaven's Gold. I don't want too many other cards in my deck. They're getting in the way of what I've got. 65 damage on the pyre is good. I mean, things will do a lot less damage to me. If they get past everything. Which hopefully they won't. But if they do, hopefully it's just 1 attack and then they're killed. Now to duplicate. Who do I need more of? Imagine another one of you. Hold on, if I have 2 of you and I put down a single morsel, that's 4 morsels. The front one will do the eating, or I could put 1 on each floor. And then they both get super strong. And that covers me if it shows up in a weird spot on the middle floor. I have another chance that I'll have one to draw to put where I want to put it. Definitely like to duplicate that morsel, the morsel master. Yeah, easy decision. Getting another one of them. And let's do more damage onto Primordium, because Primordium has been feeding directly into that morsel master. So that's another 20 damage per turn, which is 40 damage every time it gets eaten. Because it's multi-strike. 400 coins if I give them spikes. No, because I don't have a way to bring my people back. I'm not falling for that. Spikes will mean everything will die, and it will mean half my morsels will attack and die and not get eaten because of that. Which I don't want at all. Okay, one of my morsel masters did appear here in the weird spot. However, I can put the second one up here as usual. Primordium up with it to up their damage 25 times. So they'll have 100 times 2 damage by the time Primordium's done. Is it worth putting the lady out? Probably, everything's dazed anyway. Let's at least weaken things. And use both of my plinks. Okay, now I can get a lot of actions. I have so many actions on the next turn. Morsel maker as well for those free morsels. Put you there. You can stand at the bottom because I'll be putting a lot of. I'll be putting this down here. And my burnout things will go at the bottom. It's the only spot that really makes sense for them. And let's get rid of this card. The longer this survives, the better anyway. Okay. Now. That thing dies. You're fine. You're healing. You kill. That's fine. What if I can consume the dead weight? I'd love to get rid of the dead weight and get a draft for it. And I can put the draft down behind you to get a lot of burnout. Let me think this through. First, I'll grab morsels. And I'll put whichever one's best into the middle. I will not make the eating happen now. And the eating will go here. It'll get a damage shield for each of them. And each one will give it an extra damage shield. So 4 damage shields straight away. Lifesteal and Ember Drain. I have a ton of action. I'll just put it down here to keep you alive for longer. To keep my superpowered draft alive for longer. Perfect. Okay. I'm worried about putting a damage shield there. Everything at the top dies. Lovely. A morsel miner, cheap, in the middle to strengthen them a lot. That's already at the limit. Not much I can do to the top floor anyway. I'll put extra room in the middle. That's where it needs it most. So I should be able to put an extra morsel here if I have some. Nine damage to everything. Everything else dies. I might as well. Then I'll put out this for the stealth. And I'll consume the other cards for another strong draft. This, I can't play it yet though. Morsel miner, I'd like that. Like so. Let's also give you some lifesteal. Another morsel miner to power you up even further. Might as well do some damage. Final wave, how far do we get? Not terribly far. I can use 2 actions for this, but I'd rather use this one. It's going to have the same effect. Killed them anyway, as I was hoping for. I'll give myself some extra actions on the next turn with these. And let's get another strong draft. Nowhere to really put it though. Because it would die in one turn. Should have thought about that before I put down the extra actions. Let's put you there. Morsel miner, more damage shields. I think that's enough damage shields to keep it alive before it even gets up another floor. This is good. Descend friendly and enemy units. Would be worthwhile to put the middle floor onto the bottom floor. Trigger, feeding, I've got that and I've got that. Let's just grab cave in. And for this, resin removal, you can't go wrong with that. It removes all debuff effects that are on you and it removes all the buffs from the enemies. For one action, it's amazing. Let's go this way. Let's begin by removing some cards. I think I'll get rid of 2 more dregs. I don't need any dregs really. The burnout's counterintuitive to the entire playstyle I'm using. Endless would be nice. Who could I put it onto though? An endless morsel maker? Not really. Doesn't really make sense. Let's go back out and have a look at the trinkets before I choose. Damage when an enemy enters my train? Interesting. For 180. Could kill some things. Could make it a bit easier for me down the bottom. Everything's dazed at the bottom anyway though. This is a cheap one though. Or I can re-roll and have another look. Let's check this again. I want to upgrade something, maybe, so I can, or I can just clone the morsel maker again. Like an endless lady of the reformed, endless 50 damage, endless souls. No, that doesn't work, because he doesn't keep his souls between deaths. Your goal is to eat a lot. I'll make you endless. So you can come back each time. I'll grab this for a bit extra damage to the enemies. I'll come back to this shop and I'll put on damage and health onto you as well. Not onto you, you're gonna burn out too quickly. Onto you. Some extra starting damage and health. Perfect. And then for the duplication, I'll actually back myself up with one of these one more time. Ideally, I'll have one at the front of every single floor. Worst case scenario, it's going to put all three onto the middle, but then odds are one of them is going to be at the front. And then if I do place a morsel, it's going to put down way too many morsels. But it's going to be good. Good thing I'm not relying on spells too much. Let's see what specific kind it is. The first spell card gets consumed. I don't really mind. I'm using morsels, not spells. I have a few ways to get morsels without it. Perfect, you're at the front. And did you actually just get... You did. Look how good this is. Already. And then this one can go at the top or the bottom. You don't attack early, so I don't mind about putting it at the bottom. The only thing I'm risking... Wait, is everything guaranteed to be dazed? It's guaranteed at the top, but at the bottom... So I don't want this thing to die. This thing isn't endless. I'd be better off putting the... I forget what it's called. I'll point it out. I'd be better off putting the Crucible Warden at the bottom, just in case it does die. So I think I'll put Primordium at the top, but then again... Down here, that's crazy strong. But again, it's not quick. Things will survive at the top. Everything's guaranteed to be dazed up here. So you there, you here to eat everything. I don't have any debuffs at the moment. Why do you have... Who's got the damage shield? And why? Strange. Is that a thing I got up here? I have no idea. Let's get a few free morsels, hopefully. No free morsels. Let's get an extra eat, just so his damage goes up and one turn sooner than it otherwise would. He's one of our last lines of defense. Now I can put you at the bottom. I can remove this. Where would I put you? This is probably the only spot that makes any sense. I do the explosive there. That's not good. If I do it here, it's going to steal everything again. I think I'll hold off on the explosive. Because nothing's attacking. If things were attacking, I'd put it at the bottom. Top floor's looking bad. And they put an extra thing up there. Well. Kill a few things for me. Too bad I don't have the Morsel Master at the top. That would have been amazing. Okay, the things here die now. Let's not take damage. Let's not take damage. Let's do more damage shield. And... oh, you're stealing it from the 2 multi-strike things. Lame. 2 of them had to show up on that floor, didn't they? Lifesteal and Ember Drain. You're going to benefit from that the most. This is horrible. So move these again. I could descend. Hold on. What happens if I... oh, but then these will get through, won't they? They only do about 20 damage though. But the problem is he'd be at the back. He wouldn't get powered up anymore. But the good news... no. There's not enough space for units. They'd probably just not even spawn. What would happen if I did it on this floor though? No, let's not even ask. Let's just put you here to die. And nothing's got burnout. I'll keep that to consume it later on. Sadly, I don't have any reliable way for more morsels at the top, I don't think. I've got Plink, but I don't want to consume it. I'd rather consume this. Nothing's got buffs or debuffs anyway. Everything at the top dies. Could do it here, get myself some more morsels. Consume it, hit the boss too. $11 damage. Hopefully I get this. Yep, there we go, a morsel. It's no good here, but it's the only spot that's gonna do anything. Do I have any Ember Drain? That's the next question. No. So I'd be better off just getting a real strong draft. But did my... I think my thing already died, the thing that extends it. So a draft is kind of bad for me. Then again, it will work for 1 turn. And it will get rid of that self-mutilate. Oh, whoops. Damage shield. Okay, I'd rather use the thing that's going to consume anyway. Okay, we need one that does damage. Like so. Then I can get a Morsel Miner without discarding it, which is way more damage. I could do some health. Or I can do, or I can have a chance for some rare ones if I do this to you. a damage shield, and that will be specifically for the boss. Damage shield. Yes. A few things will get through, but they only get one attack off. 18 damage. Could be much, much worse. Next thing I'd like to do, 3 down here to expand this one's health and to give it some more damage shield. And let's expand it, there's room for more. Once again, things will get through. And a Morsel Miner. This is going to be the last wave. And I think I'll see this card again if I don't use it now, so I'll just up their damage a little bit more. Damage and health up. More. You're fine. You're fine. Let's avoid the Amp Drain. Final wave, how close do we get? We only lose 100. Okay, let's start with you. Nobody's got burnout, but let's just get rid of it. Because this will be the card that's consumed. Then I can hold on to this without consuming it and just get a draft with some buffs for a bit extra damage out here. That's another 30 damage. You can fit out here again now. Is that what I want to do though? Damage, shield and morsels, I think it is. And then these two can do the damage, like so. Can apply the eating immediately, but it's not going to do too good there. If I do it here, why not? That makes room for more. And this is going to do more damage, so let's get rid of it. I'll take 1 damage for this card. Top floor will hopefully be enough. Hope we can get some 15,000 damage on the top floor. I've got it. I'm not going to mess with it. If it says I've got it, I'm just going to take it while it's offering it. Awesome. I win! That was crazy. 3 units with multi-strike. I'm glad I duplicated that multi-strike unit because 2 of them did show up on the bottom floor in the wrong spot. I'm lucky I had 1 left to put up the top to up the damage. Massive score. Add a copy of the primary clan starter card to my starting deck. It's a good thing early on, but it'll be bad later on. Maybe. And I've mastered some cards. Let's see. Primordium is mastered. Sacrificial Resurrection. So I've got all the new border on these cards and a handful more. Too bad I can't see all of them here. But yeah, it was every card that was in my deck that didn't already have the border. It has it now. Ooh, and Umbra leveled up. Blazing Bolts. Purge. Oh. I see Purge and I think 30 damage and you can only use it once and then it's gone forever. And then I see a stronger version of this card goes into my discard. So this card will go from my deck for the rest of the game, but I'd get a better card back from it. That's good. The only drawback is the price on it, really. A new artifact I can find. Damage Shield gets applied twice to the first friendly unit that I summon every turn. As long as I put the one that I want to have that on, that I want to protect, as long as I remember to put it out first, it's a good plan. Awesome. And 2 levels left for Umbra. Covenant rank 6, so it gets harder and harder every time I win. Of course I can always scale it down, but I don't much see the point to that. I'd rather keep doing the difficulty up. You either have a good deck or you don't have a good deck, and if you have a really overpowered combo, I think you can win regardless of what level you're at. It'll be a bit harder, but if you have a weak deck, you're not going to win even on 0 difficulty. If you have a strong deck, I think you've got a decent chance as long as you put some thought into it all the way up to the top. There we go. You can see that's the first win I had. That was the second win. That was the third win. That was the fourth win. That was the fifth, and that was the sixth. So this is the 6th time I've won. Very cool. I think that's where I'll be stopping for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Stay safe. Bye. Let's see who I can raid today. Sure, let's raid Baddie D&D. Take care, everyone. It was fun.